Sri Lanka. Welcome back to the show. Now we have Yoshita still with us on the show as well. She's here to speak to us about a new direction, which is the Sri Lanka International Performing Arts Festival. And we also have another guest artist who will be featuring on the performance on the 21st of December as well, and that's Claudio Di Maio. He is a piano player, a composer, as well as a conductor, and he studied, he graduated with honors from the Conservatorio in Italy. And in 2012, he actually won the award for the Best Accompanist of the Year. So those are some amazing credentials, and you're here with us on the show this morning, Claudio. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Lovely to have you here, bright and early.
It's a pleasure for me.
All right.
So and with that introduction, I'm guessing every single pianist watching this is like, oh my god. I'm like, yeah,
bow down to Claudio. Now, this is the first time you've come down to Sri Lanka as well, same as Susan, who was on the earlier segment. So what, do you like Sri Lanka so far?
Yes, I hope to come back very soon.
Nice.
Okay, and we heard that you have like a favorite food now here in Sri Lanka as well.
Of course, kotturuti.
There you go. He knows Sri Lankan already. Kotturuti. That's all the Sri Lankan you need to know. Don't worry. So that's good. Singhali is there. So you're here. You're working with Yoshi on the festival as well. How did you get to know about it? How did you get involved?
When Yoshi called me, more or less 1 year ago, and she told me about her ideas, and when she sent me the first video dance, I started to compose the music.
Wow, okay.
But when I arrived here in Sri Lanka, I realized that I had to change something, the music and the time, because it's different to work in front of the video and in real with dancers. So it was a very interesting work. So that's an amazing collaboration there, where you've choreographed a piece and then you send it to him, he watches it and he composes the music for it. The difficulty is because usually a dancer make a choreograph on a music, but this time I had to make to make a choreograph without music. So it was.
How did you manage that choreography without music? That seems like completely disjointed. Yoshi?
Usually, like he said, I usually get inspired to create when I hear the first piece of music.
Right.
So it was, for me, it was difficult. I had to keep the idea in mind and think of something that I like. I had an idea of what kind of music it should go through.
Right. So you would hum it in your head, I'm guessing? Like
I can't sing. I can only dance. I wish I could sing. But well, I trusted him and I said, this is my video. There you go. It's all yours. Make me something beautiful. And yeah, voila, he did.
So I'm guessing Susan is the one who made the video as well?
No, so this video is just my practice video with my dancers.
Okay.
And just so that because he lives in Italy, I live in Singapore.
Wow.
And so it's just through the video that he could see what we've done. And also the space is very different from the studio space to the actual space that we actually danced on last Saturday.
Right.
So the timing where he composed like maybe 10 sets of 8s became 12 sets of 8s, or either became 12, became like 6 sets of 8s because of the space. And so he had to adjust and we had to adjust. But it was easier because he can watch us and we can hear him. So it all worked really fine.
I totally know what you were talking about, 8s.
Oh yeah.
I totally knew that.
Yeah, because they used to think
someone who knows music would understand what you're saying.
Right. Yes. But they used to only think I could count up to 8 because I was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ah, I see.
Now I know. Miss Yoshi, do you only count up to 8?
You can go up to other numbers. So, but Claudio, now how has it been so far? You've been in Sri Lanka for just a bit less than a week, and are you enjoying the festival so far?
Yes.
And what are the other things that you've collabed? Now you have other artists. Now we heard that you're playing the piano and you're accompanying with a Mexican artist as well.
Yes,
who's down here. So what is that like?
It's very interesting because we are different. We come from different places, but I think that sometimes you don't need to talk, to speak the same languages to understand, because in music everything become easy.
Yeah.
So you only need to play and everything is done.
Listen.
Everything gets
Imagine a phone conversation between the two. They wouldn't know what to say, just playing the piano.
Yeah.
Hello, how are you doing? That sounds like a pretty awesome conversation.
But so what? I mean, you were communicating with Claudio, who is in Italy, while you were in Singapore. I mean, and the other artists are from all over the world as well.
Mexico and
Wow. So
Yeah.
how did that collaboration happen? I mean, that must have been a lot of sleepless nights, maybe.
oh yes, definitely. Because from Singapore to Italy, it's what, how many?
7 hours.
7 hours. So when he finishes work, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning for me.
Oh,
All right, so
wow.
let's do this now. Let's choreograph. Let's make the music for this section of the dance. Like, okay.
All right then.
So there's and even everybody else, the emails and the replies, it's always different timings. But it's been exciting and of course it's been tiring. But it's now that we're all here together and we have experience how the show went, and we're still working towards the next show.
Yeah.
It's all worth it. All the hard work and the planning and sleepless nights.
Right,
It's
yeah.
all worth it.
I'm guessing, like, when you first started this, you obviously had a vision of what you wanted to see in the future of Sri Lanka when it
Yes.
comes to the arts.
Yes.
What is that vision? Where do you see it in, let's say, 10 years from now?
Ooh, 10 years from now.
It's all you.
I'd like to see people doing performances in orthodox places, basically, not just theater performance. Maybe in an old building where we could ticket a show, and even a street performance, something in the park, maybe, and a lot more collaborations with different artists as well, because when you collaborate with different people, you become like, for me as a dancer and a choreographer, something changes in you because you get to respect the other person's work,
Right.
and then you get to hear their side of view, and you know, it's a lot of exchange going back and forth, and you actually grow as an artist, and it's really nice because
And you've got some of the best people in their fields
Oh,
who
yeah.
have come down
Yes,
here.
yes, definitely. It's been really nice, and I think I feel more richer with being amongst all these people,
Yeah.
all these musicians, and my dancers and my choreographers as well.
amazing,
So
wow.
it's a very rich, full experience. Yeah, it's very nice.
And has it been the same for you, Claudio? What's your favorite part about Sri Lanka? The performance here. Favorite things on the 14th while you were performing at Barefoot Cafe? What was your favorite moment?
Yes, I think it was there. I think it was in Barefoot Cafe because it's
Ambience.
yes, it's the perfect
Feeling
ambient.
you get.
Yes, the perfect near the tree. So it was very, very beautiful for me.
The space just inspires you.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just a different space, so just being there and working there, it just feels very different. And even to have a performance there, it just feels so relaxed and
Yeah.
something special, very
Yeah.
special.
When I was playing, the sound was in the hair, so it
In the
was
air,
in
yeah.
the hair. Yeah. So
So you felt that
yes,
at
of
that
course.
moment.
Yes.
And now have you started rehearsing at the auditorium as well?
Our first rehearsal was, yesterday.
Okay. And how did that
Yesterday.
feel?
Wow, that must have been a really long night because you managed to make it here in the morning. It's not like this show is
You're very
pre-recorded,
quality.
right?
Lots of coffee. Yeah, so we have a rehearsal yesterday and one today as well. And first, the show opens on Saturday at 8.
Right.
Tickets are sold at Bishop's College Auditorium.
Yeah.
So please come and buy your tickets.
Oh yes, they will.
So that's a message that we're giving out to all of you now. You've heard so many things. It's a completely new concept that's happening here in Sri Lanka. So many artists of a very high caliber are here in Sri Lanka from so many different streams and media, and they're all here to bring something that they learned from all over the world here to Sri Lanka. And Yoshita is spearheading that entire movement. Thank you so much for being with us on the show.
Yeah.
It was a
Thank
real
you.
pleasure to have
Such
you
a
here this
pleasure.
morning. And Claudio, you as well. Your first time here in Sri Lanka and you're on TV.
Yeah.
You can say hi to your mom.
Wonderful.
So thank you so much for being
Yeah,
with us
Thank
here
you
this
to you.
morning.
Thank
All the
you.
best to you
Thank you.
as well.
Thank you very much.
All right, Jason.
Well,
so I think we've
Yeah,
come
unfortunately we are out of time,
at
but
the end of this segment, but we'll be having
That's
Arundhati.
right. oh yes,
Coming on the next
Arundhati's up
segment.
on next. She's about to tell us what to get your kids on Christmas.
Yeah.
What not to do to spoil them.
It's a very
spoil my
important
kids.
segment coming, so do
I
stay with
don't
us
have
here on
kids.
Good Morning Sri Lanka.